This week's Michigan Lottery Excellence in Education winner is Marvin Ray from Cass Technical High School from the Detroit Public Schools. Congratulations.
Thank you.
We have a video from your nominator. Let's take a look.
All right.
Hi, I nominate Marvin Ray for this prestigious award. He is dedicated, motivated, and committed to teaching. He loves his students, and he leads by an example. Marvin Ray is deserving of this award because he loves his students. He loves to lead them to success. He works very hard and will not give up until they succeed. I nominate Marvin Ray for this prestigious award. Thank you very much.
What goes through your head as you were watching that?
Just a testament to my village. Starting with my mom and my dad, and then, from there, uncles, aunts, cousins, everybody's kind of poured into me over the years to get me to this point.
I understand through peer discussions, you give your students a way to be heard and to learn in a different way. Tell me about that.
I like to say that you can be heard by someone, but not by everyone. We have, in my classroom, about 37 students, so we don't have time to share out to every single person. But with the the protocol that I use, it gives them the space to be heard. And then I take about 3 or 4 people to share out whole group, and then we go from there.
What's it like for you teaching at a school like Cass Tech?
It's great. The school has a very rich history, a long legacy of academics, and a strong culture. And I'm proud to be a Cass Tech alum.
I was going to say, and you're an alum of Cass Tech,
yes.
So is that kind of cool to go back?
It is, very, very much so. I love it. It's a great time every time I come to work.
Do you teach with any of your former teachers?
I do. I would like to shout out Miss Shar Willis, who I had 9th and 11th grade for ELA, and she made sure that I was prepared when I got to college, and it was a great time. And also Miss Williams, who teaches math, another teacher who prepared me for the life after high school.
Tell me about what you're striving to instill in your students.
Just want them to have the skills and know how to navigate the world when they leave Cass Tech. So I talk about high school being a bubble, and after those 4 years, you've got a long life ahead of you. So I always tell students, I want to get you guys as many skills as I can get you, so that when you are, 30, 40, 50, 60 years old, you can reflect and make your way in the world.
I want you to fast forward 20 years from now. You run into a former student. What do you hope that student says to you about their experience in your classroom?
It happens now. When they do, they always tell me, remember when you taught us about the Great Migration, or they taught us about this or that. They just say thank you, and I appreciate it. That's what it's about. It's not about me. When I come to work, I just want to make sure I'm putting them in a position to be successful long term.
You could be anything. Why did you choose teaching?
I've always loved to learn. Going back to childhood and in the household, mom, dad, grandparents, they were big on education, big on literacy, and that always stuck with me, and something I've enjoyed since I was a kid.
And tell me what your students mean to you.
They mean a lot. They know that I'm tough, but I'm fair. I try my best to show that I care, but they know that, when I'm coming in, we're coming to work. But it's also going to be moments where, we're going to have, a good time, but a good time through learning. What's that
like when that light bulb goes off in their head and you can see it, that they actually understand for the first time?
I love it. I think, some of the things we talk about aren't always the prettiest topic, but when you're, as a teacher, when I just step back and listen to them in their small groups and you hear things and they're going back and forth and challenging one another, it's really rewarding to hear them just kind of get it.
Well, thank you for what you do. Congratulations.
Thank you. Appreciate you.
Marvin from Cass Tech High School receives a $2,000 check from the Lottery Commissioner, Susanna Shkreli. Excellence in Education Awards, sponsored by the Michigan Lottery, providing more than $28 billion to public education since 1972.